Hi guys, welcome to the Wealth Startup channel. We're a video book channel showing the topics about making money online with internet marketing. Please click the subscribe button to empower us to continue making more video books. Today's video book series is about how to host a webinar, Beginner's Guide to Webinars. Here is the table of contents for this video collection. If you also want to have the text version of this video book, you can refer to the download instructions that's stated in the description below. Okay, let's get started. Introduction. Webinars have become one of the most popular ways to promote a business in the past few years. They are so effective because they provide an immersiveness that other forms of media do not, and attendees get real-time information delivered straight to them, not to mention the interactivity of question and answer sessions. According to the Adobe software blog, webinars rank in the top 3 of the content delivery methods out there. If you are reading this book and have no idea what the word webinar actually means, it is a method of communicating to a group via a specific platform, with the ability to share information with them like voice, text, slides, multimedia, and more. Webinar is a play off the word seminar, because that's what a webinar basically is, a seminar for the web. In order to use a webinar to promote your business, you are going to need to know the secrets to a successful webinar. This book is your guide to putting on a successful webinar, including emphasis on the most important concepts. According to SlideShare, the elements that engage 70% of people the most are interesting content and a passionate speaker. This book will help you become a passionate and engaging speaker, as well as develop your idea so that you can host the best webinar possible. In addition, we will be covering other concepts that are vital to webinars, such as the equipment that you will need, mastering Q&As, working with co-organizers, hiring staff, and much more. This book is divided into 3 sections. The first section will cover what you need to do before your webinar starts. The second is information you will need to start your webinar and things that happen during. Finally, the third section will cover what happens after your webinar is over and how you can begin preparing for the next one. Each section will explore in depth the topics of webinars, and at the end you will be able to prepare and hold a webinar with confidence. Here are just a few of the benefits that you will get out of this book. Understanding what the available platforms are for conducting webinars and how much they cost, as well as information on how to use them. These programs are complex and often have a great deal of features. You will be able to understand how these programs work with this book. You will also learn how to choose the topic for discussion during your webinar. Choosing a topic that is interesting and engaging is very important because a significant number of attendees go to webinars simply because of the topic. How to prepare for your webinar, including how to do marketing and advertising. You are going to need to let people know about your webinar, and most people are pretty lost the first time that they try to get attendees. You will have some tools for promoting your webinar when you finish this book. You will also learn how to prepare your slides, do a rehearsal, and make sure that you are completely ready to run a webinar. You will learn methods for improving your presenting skills, including how to have better diction, body language, and many other factors. You will be able to choose which equipment you want to use for your webinar and make sure that you present yourself in the best way possible, like tips for screen sharing, camera, lighting, backdrop, and more. You will be able to improve your current webinars by making them more interesting and engaging, including the way that you present slides and using alternative forms of multimedia to make your webinar amazing. Learn how to increase your attendees by partnering up with other speakers, and each of you giving information to the audience. A webinar with one expert is great, but a webinar with multiple experts can't be missed. Everything you need to know about monetizing your webinar, including how to charge admission for your webinars and how to host webinars for free but make money by creating other revenue streams. There are many people making very good money with their webinars, and you can do the same. You'll learn what to do at the end of your webinars in order to get people to take action, whether that means signing up for an email list or actually buying something that you are selling. The whole point of free webinars is to point consumers towards the alternative revenue streams and then convince them to take immediate action. You'll also learn what it takes to get people to come back to your future webinars. If you don't have return attendees, then you will be starting over every single webinar you do. This book contains tips on how to make them want to sign up for your next webinar, and then how you can actually convince them to show up. In addition, you will learn how you can create a business from your archived webinars, including tips for placing them on YouTube and bundling them up into a course and selling it separately. Via a webinar, of course. Finally, you will learn things that will help you immensely if this is your first time doing a webinar. For example, do you know which day or days of the week is best for a webinar? Do you know how long most attendees prefer them to be? If you are going to charge for your webinar, do you know what price range will make people attend, and at what point you will price yourself out of the business? These are all things that are covered in this book. This is going to be an exciting journey through the world of webinars, and you will learn more than you ever have before to create the perfect webinar business. If you have struggled with webinars in the past, then this book will help you get back on track and make the kind of money that you have always wanted to from webinars. That's the end of this video. If you also wanted to have the text version of this video book, you can refer to the download instructions that's stated in the description. The next upcoming video will be talking about Chapter 1, Prerequisites Required to Host a Successful Webinar. See you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.